Hey, what's up, guys? So, this video is an update video letting you guys know the outcome of what has been going on with me in the past year now already. And that has been some legal issues that I had. I caught a case, and as of just 5-6 days ago, when I went for sentencing, they were stuck on sending me to prison. The state had denied allowing me even acceptance into the probation program as a candidate, and miraculously, I'm here. It was a miracle. It was a blessing. You know, those of you that know me, I describe myself first and foremost as a man of God, and God always looks out for me in amazing ways. No matter how much I mess up, no matter what wrong I've done, this was like a miracle, because they wanted years in prison, and from that, and I had a judge that was very, very hard on me, kept me in jail, for over 4 months, didn't want to release me at all. And we had to go back and forth on multiple special conditions just for me to get out. Part of those conditions were psychiatric evaluations. During the sentencing, you're allowed to have an opportunity to speak. So any of you been familiar with court systems, your lawyers never want you to say anything. They tell you just keep your mouth shut. So my attorney likewise didn't want me to say anything, but given the opportunity, I did want to speak. And there were some things that I wanted to say, and as always, I was just completely honest. And I told the judge, that I was very angry at the way they handled this initially. I felt it was a huge overreaction. I felt it was messed up that they kept me in jail, and that they were trying to then force, mental health help on me, when at previous times when I asked for it in jail, I was denied. So I then told the judge that after having gone through it, and this is a multiple month period evaluation, I actually realized the benefit that I've received in many ways from it. One of which is some things I've just never actually verbalized. I've never actually said out loud to anyone. And I was completely transparent with this doctor. So anything he asked me, I answered. And as a result, things came out that I wasn't aware were affecting me as bad as they were, or had damaged me in such ways that they had. And this judge actually allowed me my opportunity, and when I finished speaking the entirety of it, I also apologized to everyone involved. This was about my misuse of words, my not being able to handle certain circumstances in the ways that society deems appropriate. And again, I never make excuses for my behaviors. It's all on me. But my background was very different. My background was one of many instances of great violence, horrible, horrific violence. So for me, the fact that no violence occurred, there were just words, I was thinking that this is like progress for me. But again, ultimately, I don't need to go into details. I'm wrong. I made a mistake. And again, I did apologize to everyone involved, including my family, so many people that count on me. I've apologized in previous videos to you guys that I've let down in so many ways as a result of this. But after I said what I did, the judge actually said that he was sorry to me. He apologized to me in a sense that he said, in my entire career, I've never had before me anyone who has gone through more and more different variety of horrible circumstance, and so many different kinds of traumas from such an early age. So he kind of sympathized with me, and he said, I didn't want to let you out at all, but after reviewing all of the psychiatric stuff, all the additional reports that they were given, many people wrote letters on my behalf. Many people stood up for me, and I thank all of them from the bottom of my heart, including all of you guys for always supporting me. The judge was just moved and he felt my words were genuine, which they were. My sorrow is genuine. I never intended to put anyone's life in fear. You know, I'm not a person who talks about things like that. You know, if I ever were to have intentions, reason, or any desire to harm someone, I would just do it. I'm not a person who does things. I'm not a bullshitter. I'm not a talker. I'm not trying to put fear in anyone. And again, this was just a misunderstanding, but not as an excuse. It was wrong on my part, and I do apologize to everyone involved again. One of the things I've been doing, aside from that, and one of the reasons I haven't made a video sooner letting you guys know, is a person that I was actually in the jail with, one of my cellmates, was going through something. There's a few people I stayed in touch with, multiple people I've tried to help while I was in the jail. I gave some people work that were in there prior. I don't need to go into the details of what I do for others, but in this particular case, this guy became good friends. He and I became tight. He was my cellmate for a couple months, and he got released a little bit before me, just days before me actually. So he had been going through some difficulties. We'd stayed in touch, and ultimately, you know, I respect and appreciate how honest he is with me always. He told me he was at a point where things were like about to go bad. And so I took it upon myself to make a huge commitment, take on a huge responsibility. And I spent 5 hours total driving, getting him. I went down and I got him. You know, we got some clothes and stuff for him, brought him to my house, and he's currently staying with me. And he's actually here now with me at work. So he's helping me around, and I'm giving him whatever work I can. And I wanted him just to say hello and just to make an appearance. You know, I don't bring people on videos just to show any of you out there that if you're going through difficulty, if there's anything you're dealing with that you could relate to either one of us in any way, and you could take some benefit from seeing how we're trying to help each other always, for that purpose, I wanted him. So let me see if I can get him. Hey, Tone, can you please come into my office? Just give me 1 second. So this is my friend Tone I was telling you guys about. Like a brother. So we became very tight in the jail. And as I said, he's going through some things. And I'm very, very proud of him for being man enough to even accept help. I mentioned that in my last video also to any of you out there who may need some mental help, any kind of help. A lot of times people don't do it because they feel there's something wrong with it, some weakness in reaching out. I need help. I've asked. He's helped me many times. He needs help. He asked, and we have respect for each other as a result of being honest with each other. This is how real men, you know, act. So there's no shame in anything in getting help and in needing help. So I'm thankful that he's able to come up here. In this case, I'm able to help him. In other cases, he's able to help me. And I'm very proud of you, brother. So I wish you all the best of luck. I'm going to make sure that we get through this and we just keep moving forward. All right? So this is my man, Tone. And again, thank you guys for listening. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.